Hey everybody, welcome back to Northern Lion Plays Long War 2. I'm Northern Lion, and this series is sponsored by Humble until I give up. Twitch.tv/North. Wait, what? Let's check the link in the video description below to get access to the Humble store. It's very exclusive, and you can buy XCOM 2 there for the low price of its full price, because you missed the deal by like 3 weeks, you jokers. What are you just getting down with the sickness right now? I should have done this way earlier on the last episode. Get these freaking engineers in here, buddy. 12 days. That is not that bad. Today, we're probably going to get laser weapons on the go. We still have one more mission. No kidding. We still have one more mission that's going to pop actually like any second now. Might not even finish. We did finish the supplies, thankfully. But pretty soon, we're gonna... Wow, that was like right at the like exact same time. Sure, you know what? Launch the mission. Either way, the mission popped basically at exactly the same time. We're gonna have laser weapons maybe for our next mission. Hopefully, we'll be able to use that to our advantage here. We're neutralizing all enemy targets, which is a different objective than normal, but I'm excited for it nonetheless. We also have so many supplies. We can buy so many laser weapons. Maybe we should buy scientists, engineer, and recruits as well. Let's get going on this mission. I think that we're well equipped here. I can't remember how many units that we took out, but ambushing troops. Advent typically moves its forces in large groups, but we have located a smaller unit that's vulnerable. A well-timed assault will damage their interest in this region and afford us a rare opportunity to bring home enemy corpses for research. We need this in order to get some corpses. We still need the Advent officer research. I'm just taking a look. We only brought 6. That's not that many people. And we have no shinobis? Is that correct? I think that is. Wait. Is that a shinobi or is that just an arrow on this lady's back, or both? It was actually both. Okay, because we're concealed, we can afford to play this one as if it's enemy within. So Indy Mouse is a sharpshooter. In my opinion, he should take a seat, or rather take a stand up here at the top. Please do not pop an enemy pod. Lovely. Okay, so Indy Mouse, I'm going to send you over to here then. Will 2K. Anna Kozlova does not necessarily need to be on the roof, but I'll send her up here anyway. There was a little area of detection. What is that from? Oh, there's a gun. We do have Will 2K, so we can have a pretty good chance to actually hack that gun. I love that Malf's name is Lunchbox. Let's send Kate up here and then get ready to go. Have an alien turn here, if you will. Nothing yet. So I'm trying to think. We've had this situation before. What's the best way to pop concealment on this gun? I think the best way to pop concealment on this gun is to not pop concealment on the gun. You have what, okay, you have Cutthroat. I'm gonna move you over here. And we do see a pod. This is a pod I would like to murder. Or as they call it in the American Pie franchise, a pilm. We're gonna get everybody posted up here. So my basic plan, pretty much 100% hinges on not fucking up the hack here. So pretty much what it comes down to is, I'm gonna have Will 2K be like right here. Can he hack the... He can't hack this from here. We might need him to move to like here. Or for that matter, like there. Or actually, he can just move one space forward. We just want this to, We just want him to be able to hack this turn. Or, sorry, next turn. Or this turn if these guys get too close, but they're probably not going to get that close, so that's fine. But we will go on them next turn. There's no, like, stealth operation that we can get away with here, so... Well, you know what? We probably won't go on them next turn. Because, well, I'm of two minds about it. Let me get the Shinobi out here. Anna Kozlova. I'm not the world's most passionate guy, but when I say her name, I really like it. Sounds like Kozlova. See, I can't go here because I'll get spotted. But I can go here and maybe get some vision. And now that we have this vision, because you know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking, you know, if you toss a rocket right here, they're all dead. Is it worth going on? I mean, it seems pretty great. Like, I don't know if it's going to get much better. But nobody else has a shot right now. So you know what? I think we actually will wait. Yeah, I'm going to wait it out for now. I want them to move a little bit to the left. In all honesty, if they spot our Shinobi, it's not that big of a deal. I just want them to have everybody have a shot. And they've stopped moving in a location that I deem pretty great here. Everybody's got good shots here, right? Yeah, pretty much. Will 2K has the worst shots, but that's what we want. So again, people are going to be like, hey, don't use the rocket. Why would you use the rocket to try to land this? That would be stupid. Instead, use Indy Mouse. He's got an 85% chance to hit. I'm going to be honest with you, Indy Mouse sucks, okay? We are going to put him on the concealment. Will 2K's got the hack. Anna Kozlova's going to jump in there. Mouth has like a hail of bullets, which I really respect as a choice to kill this thing if everything else goes terribly wrong. You're going to fire the rocket, and Kate might still get in there. So we really just have one Overwatch, and the rest is damage assurance. Please. 1.84 tiles is not that bad. Land the greatest rocket of all time. I beg you, Indy Mouse, pick up the scraps. Pick up the scraps! It was the greatest rocket in human history. We're busted! I ain't afraid of no gun. I ain't afraid of no sentry. You got this. Look at that. He's lined up perfectly! Give him a shot right in the solar plexus. That's gonna tear your meniscus up. Leave you out of commission. Grandma fell down to the sand dunes, broke her coccyx. Okay, Anna Kozlova. By God, that's Kozlova's music. Dun 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 dun. We got this, I think, like ice cold. See, like this spot is pretty good for cover. And I just want to make sure that Kate can get the easiest flank of all time here. I mean, a run and gun is very simple to finish this off, so yeah, sure. I think this is an easy choice. So we have Kozlova. She stays on her side of the turf here, slices this dude up 89%. Oh, there she is. Somebody stop her. Oh, my balls. Okay, so you're dead. We get the free loot. No problem there. Step next. Again, we're trying to avoid popping an enemy pod while doing this, just to be clear. Effectively, if we wanted to, that could be supplies. Will 2K, not yet. I forgot, we got Lunchbox still up here doing what Lunchbox do, which is giving me something to eat out of. That was just gross. Okay, what do you got here? 100% chance for the kill. Get iced. Easiest play of my life. This is the true dream dream. Dream dream. So we can just kill this thing. Assuming it can't shoot at us. What are our odds of a hack? 100%? Okay, so why waste a great ability like Hail of Bullets when instead we could just shut this thing down for a turn and take another turn to hunker down up here? There's no, I don't think there's a reason to take control of it, even though it totally would have worked. I guess we could have used it to shoot at some enemies, but why take the 35% chance that we're going to be in a bad spot here? And then instead we'll just have our boy, the Mouthterpiece, take a crack at this right now. Did he actually break it in the first hit? That's amazing.
Well, how about that?
Maybe we should have gone for the shot first if he was going to shoot regardless. And then we could have had Will 2K on Overwatch, or, you know. I mean, in the end, it actually makes no difference whatsoever, but... So what do we do now? Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think I need to remind you. This is like enemy within style right now. So we can pretty much just sit tight, I think. Everybody with a free Overwatch should take that opportunity, but or sorry, with a free reload should take the opportunity to be on Overwatch right now. But I don't really see a good reason not to have our units out here. What are you shooting at? Small intel cache or map alert? Let's not do that yet. There will come a point where we're going to want to do that, but let's not do that yet. We're just going to wait out the next enemy turn if possible. 1 second. I am ready for this turn. We're just gonna do like an everybody Overwatch, basically. So it's not like, and I kept you waiting for a second there. We don't really have a great plan that justifies the time spent waiting. But what we do have is, you know, an opportunity to play it slow and take advantage of the fact that enemies have to come to us for the first time ever in Long War II. So, I mean, they're locked in here with me. So, maybe we should do a full map alert, man. What do we care? In the meantime, we'll snag some intelligence. I'd like the enemies to know where we are, unless there's a lot of them. A failed hack will result in any nearby enemy groups being alerted to our position. He's done it. I don't know how much intel that's actually worth, but if this was a board game, we just got a resource for free. Plus, we've disabled this this thing that's gonna scan for us, so I like that. And, you know, here's, as much as people complained about XCOM 2 trying to make you too aggressive, and maybe, like, give you those turn timers, this is what happened in Enemy Unknown / Within all the time. You get into these, like, Overwatch battles. We're gonna make a move knowing that the enemies are over here. We're gonna make a move over into this general direction right now. Didn't pop a pod. So we're gonna leave everybody on Overwatch again, just because I don't want to move these units on the ground and pop a pod without everybody being ready to deal with it. But then we're gonna go actively seek out the enemies, because let's be honest, you know, life's short. So let's make our first little move out here. There we go. Man, we were really close to popping this pod. It seems like a weak-ass pod, though. Alright. We already have one of these units flanked, or actually... Come on, Indie Mouse has got to have a shot, I was gonna say. We've already got this guy flanked. He's our shot, there's no doubt about it. You take it and you hope for the 5 damage instead of the 4, if he hits. Great job. There's one unit down. We actually cannot hit a flash, or a flesh, which is surprising to me. But we can hit a flashbang. I feel like I want Malf to have an area suppression. And he can definitely get one here. So I'm going to send him out. It's a little risky. I mean, we could also just have him do Hail of Bullets, admittedly, but... And the Hail of Bullets is like a guaranteed kill. How far up can Kate get? Dude, she can get far enough to get a flank, although the odds of hitting off that flank are probably going to be really bad. I'm going to try it anyway, because I feel like she might have a decent chance of landing an arc thrower shot as a result of this. I mean, actually, 53 is not that bad. 80 on the arc thrower, of course, but 53 is actually fairly fine here. And Will 2K, he doesn't really have any fantastic moves, I think. So here's the way I see this right now. Hail of Bullets gets 1 guaranteed kill. We only have one gunner on this mission. So Hail of Bullets gets one guaranteed kill. Is there any conceivable way we get another? Roust. Does limited damage but forces enemies to change their position. I don't think we're going to be able to shoot it far enough to get these guys to... Oh, shoot, maybe. I mean, maybe. Because if we can get these guys to change their position, well, in area suppression, Mouth probably has them cold. But anyway, there's a pretty good chance that we're just leaving one unit alive. Is it better to flash one unit, area suppress 2, and then take a shot with a 50% chance to hit it 1? Or is it better to use Mouth's Hail of Bullets to maybe take the other unit out? And what I mean by that is that Anna Kozlova, she can only flash that guy. Here's what I'm thinking. Flash. This guy's got bad shots right now, so if we get hit, it'll be a roll of the dice. Then, wait, Indy gets to shoot well, not gonna shoot again, but he gets to auto target or holo target because of the death from above. So give Kate a better chance of knocking out this this Advent Sentry. Figured we'd go for the unit with the lower HP. 63%. Ice cold. Great job. Actually, Mouth cannot do area suppression now because I'm an idiot. Oh, no, wait. No. He can't do area suppression. That's actually hilarious. Waste of a flashbang, then. Because he only had area suppression on the other unit. So we shouldn't have wasted the flashbang. We could have had an Overwatch there instead. In the whole scheme of things, is it a big deal? Probably not. But, you know, it would have been better to have not had it. So this last unit, I think we're going to set up Overwatches. We only get 2 of them. But is this... He's going to move. And he retreated. Oh, okay, we have another pod that's a... 2 sectoids! Well, 1 Sidewinder, actually. 2 sectoids. As always, I'd like to thank... God damn it. I'd like to thank this sectoid for sitting next to a car. So Mouth got shot. I don't know, this guy took about 7 moves on that turn, but fuck me, I guess. Alright. We still have no flesh range, which is obviously poor. However, Mouth definitely takes a move. Why does he take a move? Because his life can get extremely easy here. Take the free reload. Come on and take the reload. Reloaded. The area suppressions are bad. The shots are a good chance. I kind of feel like, why would you take the shot when you could actually just throw a grenade that will, like, definitely blow up this car and probably kill the sectoid? Or not. The car did not blow up. What, is there no gas in it? You're telling me there's a luxury automobile, there's no gasoline in the car. Yeah, okay. Sure. Well, this is a problem. So next play, I'm going to send Mr. Senor Auric up here. And the idea is, can he land any sort of flamethrower shot? Yes. And he can actually hit 2 units with it. And probably not Mouth. So this would have been really good if we can get a good suppression working, but, I mean, the best laid plans, etc., etc., etc. First things first. Send Kate up here. What can she do on this turn? She's got 47. No trench gun chance. A grenade chance, admittedly. I think she should take the grenade. My reasoning there is that if we can wound this unit and then light it on fire, we're probably in a better spot. So weirdly enough, we got Indy Mouse up here. He's got like a 55% chance to shoot that guy. I actually think he goes on Overwatch. And then, after the... Like, hopefully this triggers the Overwatch from Indy Mouse with the Roost here, or the Roust, or whatever the heck it's even called. Now, that car is on fucking fire. It better explode. Okay, you've been hit. Now you have to run, right? That's the rule. Wow. We had no sight, and as a result, did not get what we were looking for there. But what we did get is an easy shot on this guy. And I think we have... I mean, you gotta go for the kill where it's available, so... We come slice him up, even though it does leave Kozlova, like, way out in the open here. Yeah, you're dead, but you're just still hanging out there for a second, huh? No big deal. It's not like really pisses me off or anything. Alright. Any place you get a shot up here. Yeah, you get like a shot on the Sidewinder. That's pretty bad. So you take that 25%er, or perhaps you give Malf a little bonus. Honestly, I actually feel like you just heal Lunchbox here. Then he can survive a graze. He can survive a poisoning. It buys you a turn. Keep in mind, our Sectoid is still on fire, I think. And then Indy Mouse has an Overwatch if these guys try to make a bold move. Into, apparently, 2 steps in front of his fucking face. Wow. Wow, you don't have a... Are you kidding me that you don't have a shot there? That's remarkable to me. Thank you for just going for the poison. Life could have been a lot worse there. I actually cannot believe that Indy Mouse has no shot. Is his sniper rifle affixed properly? The Sectoid is no longer on fire. Going for like a panic. Oh, that's actually totally fine. No problem there. Took some damage there. Whatever, you little freaking baby. Alright, Indy Mouse, what the fuck, dude? How is that... Like, you don't even get a shot on the, You know what? I'm not giving him the time of day. Area suppression still sucks. So, I mean, we got priorities here. What's one priority? Taking out the Sectoid. That 2 for the price of 1, right? Kate does not have run and gun back yet, so if she's going for a shot, it's definitely more of like a run into the enemy base. And then, yeah, I mean, that's 8%, so you go for something like that instead, which is still really bad. All right, so she's not a great resource for me on this turn. Here's the deal. Somebody's got to murder the Sidewinder. So I do think... Don't run through the poison. I do think you go for this. Wonderful. You're out of harm's way. We have a high priority here to kill this Sectoid. There's no doubt about that. So how the fuck do you kill, or at least annoy the Sectoid? Well, you got a 40% chance to just get the kill. This car is going to explode any minute now, so I don't really want to run out. And we can't even use a flash. Actually, you know what? I bet a suppression will just work. Get out of the poison. You think? I'll tell you what. What are you going to do with Indy? He's got a 40% chance. It's not that bad. You're probably taking the shot, right? I mean, I know there's an 85% chance to hit the Psy Zombie. I think you go for the 40 on the Sectoid. Redeem yourself. Redeem yourself. Oh, I hate you. Why are you so bad? You've had so many opportunities to make yourself useful in today's economy. Here's the thing. I'm worried about this fucking Psy Zombie biting my face off, okay? Kate's got no shot at it. Look at that. She's going to shoot directly through the wall. You're going to take your 30... I mean, she's not doing anything else. She's going to go for an overwatch. Have her take the 35. I'm not mad at you, because you've actually done something for me on this mission. Indy hit, with like a 1,000,000% Overwatch chance, and we're all supposed to be like, yay, he did it. Alright, so what are we doing here? I'm sending Goldman over here, and he's gonna light the Psy Zombie on fire, that's the idea anyway. And hopefully, again, this just incurs movement penalties to some sort, of some sort, I should say. I mean, he's basically dead, so there is that. And then, I guess, you know, straight up, Will 2K, enjoy Overwatch, buddy. Maybe one day they'll help you out here. Oh, so he's on fire, but he doesn't take damage when he's on fire, of course. And then, I mean, Will 2K finished the job because he's actually a well-trained soldier, but that was basically shitty. Well, the fact that he missed on the 33% chance is very good for us. Because the Sectoid... Yeah, you can't fucking mind spin Malf. I've been trying for years, buddy. You're barking up the wrong tree if you think that dude is about to get fucking mind spun. Don't make me laugh. Got to wake up pretty early in the morning to mind spin him. Alright, so what's next? Of course, this guy is like unfucking hittable. Indy, what do you got for me here? 40%, you gotta take it. Because here's the deal. The Sectoid is done if we want him to be done. And we do. So the next part, and it's fairly pivotal here, is we gotta take out that engineer. There's a couple of ways. One would be a shot to the face like that. One would be, like, worst case scenario, we can at least suppress. We can't, we can land a flank, but it's kind of tough. You're gonna run through the fire here. I mean, that looks very close to the fire, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt. See what Kate's chances are here. 40, it's not that bad. Trench gun. I mean, it looks like it'll hit, but looks have been deceptive. And then Will 2K just actually has nothing. I'm gonna guess that probably will not hit. But Indy, I mean, you're taking the shot. That's what you do. Unless we want to use hollow targeting, but I'll take a 40 and a 40 over a single 50. I mean, I don't even know why I shoot with you. Can I just get a perk that's like, at least this guy can hit a fucking building? Because it's a little embarrassing, honestly, the things that you have like thought that are acceptable, but actually are not. So you got a 56. We can always use a flashbang, and it will hit. So I think the flashbang is the worst case scenario right now. So you start with Malf, who is standing next to a car that hopefully will not explode. You take your shot. Turns out you got nothing to worry about. This car blows up, I'm gonna be extremely displeased. Unless we're done. Wow, okay, we did it. And with only Malf getting injured, I'm pretty pissed. Indy Mouse is like the worst human being on planet Earth. Look, this is plenty of out of context audio fodder for his next video. His next video expose. But, dude, can you actually hit a shot? You realize that you have a gun with a big scope on it. You point it at the enemy and pull the trigger, and their head goes up like a fucking cantaloupe. Instead, you're, oh, should I aim to the upper right of the enemy? No, you should aim at the enemy. Ruka, shame him. Shame him for his mistakes. Impressive work, Commander. Except one of you. Okay. Straight up. I see. Take a special shot with plus 30 bonus to critical chance, 33% extra damage, but I'm gonna go for damn good ground. Basically, plus 10 aim bonus at all times when he's got a vantage point. That's pretty good. Kate's, Activating running gun grants plus 50% critical damage. It's so good. That's so good. And she's getting up there. Malf is out for 16 days. That's a long time. Cutthroat Infighter. I still think Shadow Step is more useful than Infighter. Although 25 dodge is not necessarily bad, of course. Napalm X. It now disorients or panics, or has a chance to disorient or panic enemies. I think that's really solid. And wow, look at the results of this mission. 7 corpses, a turret wreck, another 10 corpses, 24 supplies, 10 intel, 6 Elerium crystals, and some loot. That is pretty sick. Got research for psionics, autopsies out the butt. Great news. Okay, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed the episode. If you have, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, these are sponsored by Humble. Check it out in the Humble store, XCOM 2 if you're interested. For now, though, thanks for watching. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click the like button if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.